All right, so tonight we have another Illinois tournament game. This is the second Illinois tournament. I know I am broadcasting the wrong screen right now, but we'll fix that. Um, but we have Jeremy versus Frank. They have not played yet in the tournament this year. And Jeremy is currently leading the tournament. He's 3-0, but Frank is a respectable 1-1. So he could knock Jeremy off that perch, which I very much hope he does, because then I will be tied for the lead with Jeremy. I'm joined here by Matt. How you doing, Matt?
Good. How are you?
Great. So what do you think of...
Jeremy lose as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's undefeated, so everyone wants him to lose.
Yeah.
But what do you think about Jeremy's, or we're looking at Frank's side, actually. Frank's opening hand here.
Well, Nasser with Middle East is pretty interesting. Having defectors is nice, knowing where that is. CNS is nice. But I think Nasser is a good headline.
Yeah, I agree with Nasser. I mean, especially seeing the Marshals set up. I mean, it's not going to get defectored. Do you think he should just score Middle East, or should he attempt a coup first?
I would go for a coup, but
because if he fails, and then Jeremy gets a coup off on Egypt, could get really bad really fast.
I could. I mean, he'll have another chance to coup, but
he will.
Yeah, you run that risk.
Oh, I like this though. Yeah, just spreading out. This is better. I agree with this.
Going into Libya.
Yep. So take an immediate domination and force Jeremy to coup.
That's a little better, yeah.
And assuming Jeremy doesn't have Fidel, he'll be able to get rid of CIA basically for free.
If he remembers to not UN it.
Well, he doesn't have UN, so. All right, that was that Frank who did that? No, that was Jeremy who did that.
Oh, that was Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're watching Frank's side.
Yeah, but no, that was Jeremy against me a couple weeks ago or something.
Yeah. I think that was 2 weeks ago, maybe, or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was maybe 3. It was the first game again against him.
Okay, Jeremy's gonna place influence. All right, I think you score Middle East here.
I would have scored here, yeah.
Unless he's gonna get greedy and try coup in Iran.
I might get greedy, but I think scoring is good.
Yeah, scoring I think is the best play there.
The interesting thing is, if you did get greedy and you did get the coup off successfully, and like let's say Jeremy fails, you could it'd take the rest of the turn, but you could go for like close to control.
You don't really have the ops to do it though, because like assuming you couped, then you need.
So you only have 2-3 ops.
Yeah. Ooh, that's bait. That's bait.
Not at 3.
Yeah, I mean even with the China card, but that feels like Indo-Pac bait to me. I mean, well, I see what you're saying though. If he really wanted to bait, maybe he would just put it at 2.
He's protecting against a coup, but I think that means Jeremy has IP war.
Yeah, I think you play CNS here.
Yeah. You could start taking South Korea.
Yep, and looks like that's what he's doing. No one wants to coup. This is a very un-Matt-like game so far.
That's because I'm not playing.
That's true.
I might have thought about. Well, I wouldn't coup here. I might have thought about spreading to Libya and Syria though instead of cooing, maybe, but I wouldn't coup Pakistan at 3.
Yeah, especially like
At
Indo-Pak
5.
is unknown,
DEFCON 5.
and he can coup back.
DEFCON.
So
Yeah, you can go back. Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Now, what could be an interesting coup, even though it's um, you need to use a high op, it might be a little bit of waste, is couing Malaysia to get access to Thailand.
Yeah, yeah, you see that happen with duck and cover, but I can see the case for it sometimes if you don't have duck and cover.
Yeah.
Like in a situation like this, where Middle East has scored, cooing there doesn't make sense.
Right.
I mean, you could poke something in Europe, but
yeah, but Europe is pretty much lost right
yeah.
now. And right now, in Asia, you'll be down 4-2 battlegrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Jimmy go with that second op from Olympic Games?
He went India, France.
France, right? Okay. Yeah, showing up France makes sense.
Romanian coup of. Oh my!
Oh.
That is a coup.
Oh, that's a little rough.
I mean, it's a good thing he scored Middle East.
Well, maybe Jeremy should have started off with that coup. Yes, should try that earlier. Should have used a little bit of a higher up too.
So Frank does need to get Millops, and it does look like he's gonna attempt a coup here. Oh, he's going Malaysia. The man suggested play.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Too bad he didn't roll too well, though. I mean, well enough, but
yeah, I mean,
wanted.
But Jeremy now needs to consider if he wants to coup that back. He probably won't. He'll probably just place into Malaysia. Now that I think of it,
maybe.
But he is down 2 Millops now.
Well, yeah, he's down 2 Millops. But I mean, he can always coup on the next AR as well.
Oh, there's speaking of ops.
India, yeah. Use of the China card might be good here.
I mean, you really only need to take Korea to block this.
Yeah, but it might be good to take Thailand.
I wouldn't take it at DEFCON 4.
Why? It's going to go back up to 4 next turn.
I mean, true, but a big coup.
So it's either.
And you don't want him to coup.
Why? Because what are you going to do with that 5?
Well, what I'm saying is, like, Jeremy needs to get 2 Millops or lose 2 VPs, so giving him a chance to coup here. Although I'm curious what Jeremy's going to do with CIA now. Maybe he'll coup to drop DEFCON with CIA.
Yeah, then you can take Thailand.
Oh my, or he's going to roll a 6 on Malaysia. Lordy.
Well, that takes care of that.
Poor Malaysia.
So we see the no scoring, I guess.
I don't think so.
I think it would have been scored already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these coups have been pretty interesting so far.
Man, Jeremy had some ops.
He just
Did he put all of that into Thailand? Oh, yes, he did. My
yeah,
goodness.
because he doesn't want
Yeah.
a poke. Well, he doesn't want decall going
Mhm.
in there. He doesn't want a coup.
Yeah. Do you lead with
Yeah,
Indo-Pac here, maybe?
I would do an OPEC. You have Asia scoring. You have to give it up somehow.
Well, he can drop it with 5-year plan.
True, but I would still, I would still try it.
I mean,
If
I
you can get
guess
up,
you go Indo-Pac. If it succeeds, then maybe you take a chance at trying to
with
get
Thailand.
Asia.
Whoa,
Oh,
hello.
we lost Jeremy. Or wait, no, we lost Frank.
No,
Frank.
Right.
Yeah.
What's he
Oh,
know?
didn't this happen last time we were streaming his side? Maybe we shouldn't
Yeah.
stream his side anymore. All right. Oh yeah, I think that was against me, wasn't it?
Might have been.
All right. Oh, we get to see the NATO placement again.
Yeah, IP war.
All right, here we go. Oh, one will
Ooh.
not do it. All right, so
One will not. That's rough.
so you give up on Asia.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not much you can do about Europe either, though.
No, I mean, it'll be tough to break that up.
You could actually play the China card and UN defectors and still 5-year plan Asia if you wanted to.
Yeah. He could always go ballsy and try and use China card and coup Italy.
He could.
That would not be too. After the one, I mean, I think he's due for a high.
Yeah, he's due to roll a 6.
Yeah.
Truthfully, it wouldn't be
Nice,
the
nice.
worst play in the world given,
Well, there's not much going else to do.
right.
I mean, I guess you could coup Iran since you lost Egypt, but
Mm-hmm.
or coup Panama.
Yeah, I might go for Panama.
Well, you have more than one chance.
True.
I mean, if it was 3, yeah, probably Panama. But at 5, no. Even though Italy's at 4, it's still kind of tempting.
Yeah, if you're going to play China, that wouldn't be a bad play necessarily.
No.
He really doesn't have a lot of ops, though.
No, that is an issue. Jeez, did he just feel another
He
one?
just failed coup in Indonesia. Yeah.
Jeez. That's rough. Well, good thing he did not coup Italy just yet. That's sad.
All right.
Well,
Well,
since he played UN, I don't think he can play the China card, right? If he wants.
no,
to
now he can't play China.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to space defectors, I would space it now.
Yeah. So you try.
So is he trying to get away with Asia? Does that even do
I
it?
mean,
Would a
um,
successful coup in Indonesia wouldn't even do it.
no, it would not.
So I don't get what he's doing here.
I don't either. Because if it does work, it'd be 5 countries to 3.
Yeah.
Was he trying to get into like Israel with that?
Um. I mean, he already had access from Syria.
Yeah. Yeah. Egypt, I think, is lost because Nasser's already out. But oh well.
I like these games where DEFCON remains high. It's I don't know. There's an
Makes it
extra little tension added to it.
yeah. It's a good way to keep people from spreading a lot too.
Hmm.
Enticing him.
Oh, so close.
Oh, that's good, man. Jimmy's going to be giving up a lot of points if he doesn't do any coups, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually. I don't know if I would take this bait actually.
I think to get you would give up both Zaire
Well,
and
what about poking Germany here? I know Truman is unseen, but well, all right, there goes that.
there goes the coup. Yeah, I mean that could be
Because
an interesting
he'd
play.
have to fix, but I guess then he would just walk into Zaire as well.
Yeah, he would use a 2-op and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Flips it right back. And another, well, Frank's gotta get some lessons in
Yeah.
some war roles here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I think you coup Angola with Vietnam here. I don't think this is much of a choice.
Yeah, no, you have to now.
There we go. Now he's getting some
And
rolls in. He's working up to those 6s.
we can go with that, sure. But good thing is he got over protection as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think maybe Event Fidel and then 5-year plan you can spread. Oh, actually, let's see what he does with De Gaulle here.
No, he's gonna.
Obviously, he'll fix, but okay, I was going to say if he didn't take Algeria, then maybe you go into Algeria.
Yeah,
But he took it.
definitely. That's why Jeremy's undefeated.
Mm-hmm. So would you event Fidel here, or do you use him for ops?
No, I hadn't mentioned. You already have. I mean, CIA is already gone.
Yeah, I agree.
Not that that matters with that, but you don't want to risk Jeremy getting it after the reshuffle at some point and then just spacing it away so you never get it. But
yeah, I'm with you. I
I mean,
probably would have evented.
I don't know what Lebanon gets you.
Well, it does um, prevent Jeremy from taking it, and Jeremy right now looks like he has maybe a better path for domination. I mean, Middle East looks like it's probably going to be even for a while, but
Yeah.
but Lebanon's not a bad take in this case. But I agree with you though.
Yeah.
I think an event of Fidel would have been better. Ooh, Purge.
Fidel,
He
I think
he headlined Special Relationship over Purge.
yeah,
Interesting.
maybe for De Gaulle. Like,
But he held De Gaulle. Like he knew.
Right, but I mean, he put that up into France, so it helped him be able to keep France and take Algeria, right?
Yeah, I guess I see that.
That's the only.
But
That's one thought I have on it.
yeah, I guess
actually,
he didn't have a lot of usable ops this turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if he had really that many high ups. So that's his only high up card.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Is he looking to poke here?
I would just take Saudi or
Yeah, I would take Iraq or Saudi, and
well,
either one.
Either one, yeah. It's always a pleasure to watch someone play when their stream is properly set up. Is this a dig at you, Derek?
No, it's not. It's a dig at Justin. Actually, I was watching his stream for a little bit while I was setting things up here, and he wasn't streaming the actual game. It was like this ending soon thing with a robot. So
while he was playing,
yeah, I don't know if I haven't hopped back over there to see if he ever figured it out, but
probably not.
no. Yes, sometimes when you're streaming and playing, you don't focus much on the actual stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Asia comes back.
That sucks. That sucks. I think you dump Middle East, right? Or maybe
no Middle East. You could do something about Middle East.
I guess
Suez is interesting because
he has Europe, so
yeah.
Suez or Sotgovs could be interesting if you think he might headline it. But he also knows that you have those cards, so he probably won't headline.
Yeah, there's no way he's headlining Europe.
Well, you could fix.
Yeah, the little title bar that Frank has at the top. I'm not going to bother.
No. This is a Zoom call, so.
Well, it's because Frank's not playing in full screen.
Well, that is on Frank.
I still like going Suez or Socialist here.
What would you take away from?
Well, assuming. Well, I guess I'd go Socialist and take away from France and Germany.
Yeah, Sotgovs would have been it would have made last time.
Oh, headlining Asia. No.
With DEF CON. I mean, maybe if you run into a defectors, since that could.
That's interesting. It'd have to be a redraw, but.
It would have to be a redraw.
Yeah.
And he would play it if it was a redraw because he's not expecting it.
Yeah.
And it's not going to get better, so.
Sure, man.
Might as well dump it anyways. So there goes Romania, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, he's going big with this one.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to if he wants to get off of the domination here.
Hmm. Yikes.
Oh,
Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, well, Jeremy's going to use like independent reds or something to take that back.
yeah. And then it's going to go even, I think.
I don't know. It depends on Jeremy's hand. Like, Frank could take.
Well,
Oh, we'll play Comic Con here. Frank could take Iraq here.
yeah, but then Jeremy just takes Israel.
Jeremy takes Israel. You start eventing the Europe cards. Like if Jeremy takes his, if you take, I would use Purge here. I know Purge would be a nice hold, but I think you use Purge here. Take Iraq. Maybe put
Yeah.
one into Israel.
Yeah, just to force a 4 up to be used.
Yeah. And then, yeah, see, I wouldn't use Socialist. I would hold the Europe cards. So if he tries to fight you in the Middle East, then you start fighting him in Europe.
Yeah, yeah, I could, I could see that. Well, if Suez can knock him out of Israel,
That's
as
true.
well.
Yeah, Suez helps with Israel as well. All right.
But just
So
score.
he's not going to try to fight.
No,
All
but
right.
now
Well,
you can get
that's
your,
benefit is you get a hold on to Purge. That's good.
yeah, you can hold Purge. And I guess that makes a little bit more sense because if you assume or if you want to gamble that Frank had the Middle East, you end up with more points anyways after
Yeah.
the 2 ARs.
Yeah, that, I think Jeremy was right to not try to fight. And truthfully, maybe he didn't have the ops. I don't know off the top of my head what cards he has, but
Right.
okay, this makes
Yeah,
sense.
get that
It's an
pesky
obligation.
red out of here.
Think, oh, D style is a card he has. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's what
important one.
Yeah, D-Style will be spaced.
Well, he's probably going to hold it as long as he can.
What, he's going to hold it till turn 7?
Well, I like trying to hold D style until the mid war, if I can, until I can get to South America first, as the U.S. Because like the worry is
Yeah,
if you
but
space D style and your opponent gets salt, then he salts for it.
oh yeah, true. Salt can wreak a little havoc there.
Yeah, I don't know what you do now. I mean, you could space containment. Try to get the two VPs. Two VPs,
Yeah,
and your opponent's expecting containment. Don't give it to him.
true. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could also take Botswana and start realigning South Africa. But then you get over coup target, I guess. You could try to start poking Pakistan and start flipping it if he does this play.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this gets you, but I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, you obviously can't do do anything in the Americas. You could start poking Algeria, I guess, but
Yeah, that's realignable right now.
yeah, yeah. But you still have adjacency if he tries to realign you, though.
Oh, true, true.
I'm not, I mean, I guess Iran, you start taking up more.
Oh, he's holding blockade.
Yeah, so there goes D style. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Iran's not bad. I know Middle East has scored, but OPEC will be coming out, hopefully.
Yeah. So I guess just doing this for the OPEC points, maybe.
Yeah. Not sure where you put the third point.
Um, Overprotect North Korea, maybe.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, not super relevant. You're already not like breaking that really doesn't do much for Jeremy, but overprotecting North
Not,
Korea is never a horrible idea.
yeah. I mean, I get you want to overprotect Zaire so you don't risk it being flipped, but
Yeah, it's not bad either because yeah, Jeremy could step into
go.
Cameroon here. Yeah, I think yeah, just take Iran.
Well, I don't know why you don't. If you poke it, you mean
Right,
what?
follow through.
Follow through on this. Let's go. I would have expected the first two to go there, then him thinking more on where the third op goes than where the last two ops go. No, you win.
For influence. All right,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Domination and Central
Okay, Southeast Asia's awful.
is very awful. Lib theology might be a good headline.
Yeah, I know he's leaning towards Purge. Oh, Purge and Quagmire though, pretty juicy.
Purge. Oh, because then that would what bring it down? Because it's usually what 2 through
2 ops.
4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 ops. So then you can only use
3 or 4
3
ops.
and 4 ops. Yeah.
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 So
If he quags AR1, then I like that play.
I wouldn't even do it AR1. I would maybe wait an AR or 2.
Oh, and let him play a couple
let
high
him
up.
play some high up cards.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you cooing here? Nigeria at AR1 then? Or you want to get into
It's very
Central
realignable. You do need to get into Central. I know you
Well,
have
it's realignable, but I mean, if you roll a 6,
True.
it's not that.
Yeah, maybe that's the best target.
And you can get into Central with lib theology, anyways.
Yeah, maybe Nigeria is best. All right, I'll be right back. Talk to yourself for 2 minutes. Oh, wait, hang on. What's the headline? Oh, Bear Trap.
Oh, gee, Bear Trap.
Oh, and you don't even really have any good cards to give up to it.
No. I mean,
it's very red hand.
Cambridge 5 is probably okay, but yeah, at least he got out of that.
Yeah. Well, that solves the problem of what do you coup? You don't coup.
Yeah, you don't, which means...
I'll be right back.
I'll see ya. Yep. All right, so now the question is, what is Jeremy going to coup? Probably Zaire, so he can realign Angola, I would assume. I guess he was hoping to keep him in a few to get to walk Colombia into South America. Coup on Zaire. Yeah. Oh, well, that's not terrible. Queen Cameroon, he needs some mill ops, prevents the flip. Might not be a bad idea. And you threaten a flip on Nigeria.
Okay, so we had a coup on Zaire that didn't go too well.
Yeah. No, it was with 5-year plan. So 2-op. And he rolled a 1.
Ouch.
I think he should coup Cameroon.
Yeah, I agree with that. Protect Zaire, you get a mill op.
Yep.
I mean, I would maybe even use Portuguese here.
I was just thinking he should really be using a 2-op, so a 1 doesn't like.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Jeremy's under purge, so he's probably not going to flip Zaire anyway.
Maybe. I think is.
Okay,
is
he's going back to the 2-op.
Yeah, this I think is the right play here. Yeah,
Nice.
There you go.
I'm assuming Jeremy's going to protect Nigeria.
Protect or just drop? Yeah, probably protect it, then drop if he has it.
Oh, if he has it, just drop it now. Don't even bother over protecting.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has it.
Southeast Asia scoring is going to be annoying for Frank.
Yeah. But
with 5.
One thing, Jeremy's probably not going to be putting any more influence in Southeast Asia under purge. So, as I say that,
take that back, Derek.
Oh, okay. He put it all in Africa. All right.
Yeah. All right. Just quag him now.
Yeah, I might go for the Quagmire now.
Yeah. You can. Then you can take some time. Yeah, he's just going to take Zaire back with that. So I guess he went to Zimbabwe so that to prevent a realignment attempt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good.
That hurts.
I think you realign. This is not bad.
No. Or I was gonna say you just quag and then you start realigning and hope he fails. Right? So
yeah.
Because now he can spread and take South America, you quag him, then you at least can use nuclear test ban to get off a lot of realigns. But if he's able to take most of South America, that's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, quag him now, please. He gave you an opening by taking Panama back. No. He's just going to coup that.
Now, if he coups it, then he gives up Panama. I like
then
this.
Then he'll go into Venezuela and Panama. I think quag here is the better play.
Yeah, I mean, because you do have to score Southeast soon.
Yeah. And
you've kind of lost your chance to realign.
Yeah, Yeah, if he doesn't have any high ups, he could have gone with a lot of empty ARs. Yeah, so wagon.
I don't think he's gonna do it. I think he's thinking of taking Venezuela here.
Oh my gosh. Come on now. You had like the perfect hand to do this with. I want to see the what. So he had 2 3 ups just now. So
Yeah.
that would have helped.
So he had a
Oh,
couple of
yes.
cards, but they weren't
couple
red
more.
though. So
But it
like
doesn't,
I
doesn't
mean,
make
he
any
could have
sense.
used them, but it just wouldn't have been ideal for Jeremy.
Wouldn't be ideal, but I mean I want to see how many high up cards he had, because if he only had, I forget if he had other. OAS is obviously a 1. I forget what his first 2 cards were on AR 1 and 2. All right, show us the turns, Frank. I want to see what the cards were.
Oh, hey, that's too fast. I couldn't process it.
It was a 3 and a 2, I think. Yeah. Yeah. After he held it, I say, oh, you shouldn't rely on how many cards you have left. And that was another 2, so he had 3, I guess.
Yeah, Quag could have been pretty nice.
Yeah. Okay, so he had 4 cards, but yeah, I mean, I still think Quag would have been nice.
Ooh, this hand is not nice.
No.
I mean, I guess it's manageable. You'll space grain sales.
Panama doesn't really matter.
Yeah, deal with Panama.
Space
Each.
grade hills, kitchen debates you have to let go. NATO, I think you just.
Well, NATO you got to give up.
Lads, that's an interesting headline.
Might actually play. Well, he's trying to protect.
Cool, yeah.
I think you're cool in Africa, though.
Nigeria?
I don't know. Yeah, now with lads, I think you do coup Nigeria.
No.
Yeah, I would have been a little greedy here and gone with how I learned, but he's trying to play it a little safer.
No, I think with you needing 4, I think going with a 3 up is.
Yeah, it's a pretty big coup.
Yeah, it flips domination.
Does it? I think country count would be even, right?
Oh, I mean, you might need some more countries, but
you break domination at least.
You break domination at least, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, and with him being under Quag, you could easily coup Zimbabwe.
Oh yeah, Southeast. I actually forgot about Quag. If he fails this, well, so much for that.
Well, if he fails it, then you could get in a little trouble.
Well, I was going to say you break Brazil if he fails.
So, yeah. Well, Brazil or Panama. I guess Brazil.
Yeah, well, now you don't do it. I think taking Cuba here makes sense to get presence in Central.
You do need that, yeah. I would
Oh, space
take that.
is important too. Both players are at the 2 VP spot.
Yeah, I would take Cuba and overtake Zaire. Yeah, do it, do it, Frank.
With this hand, I might even play Usuri towards the end of the turn.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you hold Osuri or Alliance?
I mean, Alliance is 3 VPs at this point, but it's going to get worse.
Yeah, but I mean, so do you just give up the 3 VPs so you can space Osuri next turn, or do you
Maybe give up
give up Osuri?
Usuri to get it out of the deck and
Yeah,
hold Alliance and hopefully space it next turn.
yeah. Yeah, Queen Zimbabwe probably is not actually a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Because that'd be
So, of course,
one,
he's
two,
not doing it.
3. Yeah, that would give you, if you take it, that would give you domination.
Yes.
And it would it would make it so that Jeremy probably would not want.
I don't like this. This just seems like a lot of ops to take domination.
Yeah.
And you don't have a lot of usable ops in this hand. Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Unless if he's like thinking of realigning South Africa.
No, but again, he doesn't have the ops to do it. It's an empty threat.
I know.
I would have preferred the Panama coup, the Panama Canal coup.
The Zimbabwe coup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that makes a little bit more sense.
I mean, it's still a threat, assuming you succeed with the coup. But it only costs you 1 op instead of 4.
Yeah. Right, which is why I like it as well. And then you don't have to worry about overprotecting Zaire because he's not going to flip it with you having all.
Oh, he just ignores Africa.
So he doesn't have it then. I would space grain here.
Yeah. All right.
Oops.
Frank gets off the 2 VPs.
Here comes one small step. No.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it gives him domination and sets up a real line.
That's tricky.
Yeah, because he really does not have many ops to fight this too much.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you break Brazil here as opposed to cooing Colombia.
Yeah, with Colombia that high, it's a bit much.
Sucks to give up the 3 VPs, though.
Better than 4.
Yes, it is better than 4. I'm glad you know your numbers.
Well, I try just for you.
Do you know your ABCs, too?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's all right. They'll come.
Still learning those. It'll come.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the next few decades.
Yeah, you'll get there.
I appreciate the support from you. I think that'll push me over the edge to get that. I would just take Brazil back, right, for Jeremy.
Yeah, assuming he has usable ops, and looks like he does.
Yeah, I was. Maybe he'll actually win this time.
Nope.
Another one. Oh, that's terrible.
So I think you take Uruguay here because then if he
Yeah.
realigns, you get Argentina.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, then you can realign, I
Yeah.
guess. But if you're Germany, you
If I'm Jeremy, I just take. Oh, I just score South
you
America.
score it.
All right. All right. Take Cuba. Come on.
Hey, Cuba.
Okay.
Over the next 2 ARs with 2 1-ups.
Sure. Yeah, this is not looking good right now for Frank.
No, he's got 2 weaker dominations against 4 stronger. Well, I guess Central America's a little weak
Middle East
for.
is a good domination, but it's already been scored.
Yeah, and it's easily negated by Europe.
Why is he playing China?
He needs ups. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I think both of those, I guess, is good. A little late for South America. So now you cannot play Usuri.
No. I think you can slow walk Central. Jeremy would have scored Central a long time ago if he had it.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think so. So Guatemala's getting coup next AR, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Maybe it takes away the domination.
Yeah. It's only 2 VPs at this point, but you maybe want to coup Mexico next turn.
Yeah.
So that helps prepare it. Ooh. Was that the same odds as cooing Colombia? Or not Colombia, Cameroon?
So what? So he used a 2-up to coup.
A two stab.
The two
And
stab.
I don't get
Yes.
what.
Cameroon. So Cameroon, to clear him out, he would need a total roll of 6 to get him to 0, right? 2 4, and he would need a total roll of 7 to get out of Botswana.
But he
So
just
if
needs
he
to break Botswana.
2 4 5, yeah, so 6. But still, if you're yeah. So it would be to break it, it would be the same. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it didn't matter. So Botswana makes more sense then to protect from the realigns.
Yeah.
Ooh, decal or junta here? I think you're going junta, right?
I might do decall just in case he tries to squeeze your Africa out in the headline. I don't know.
Man, it's another hand with not a lot of ops.
You're on some bad cards, boys. Well, wasn't much of a decision, I
Yeah,
guess.
no, I think this is the better choice.
We'll see on once Jeremy picks his headline.
I mean, we haven't seen Brush War or ABM yet. Jeremy probably has at least one of them.
Or Miss Olumbi, which since he got rid of We Will Bury You, I think that's a safe card, right?
Well, for Jeremy, he would need to worry about duck and cover, which I believe has been played and is in the discard.
I believe so, yeah. Oh, yeah. From Jeremy's side, right.
So where do you go with junta? Do you
I I think
Pan?
you do Panama and coup Panama,
Yeah.
and then if you don't get it on that, then you just take it on AR1.
Hmm.
If you do get it, then you coup Nicaragua.
Yep, I agree.
I mean, I guess you could actually just poke Panama, coup Nicaragua, but that wouldn't. And then you could
But then
coup
you don't drop
Panama.
DEFCON.
Yeah, then I was going to say you could coup Panama with a higher op card, which would have to be Brezhnev, but maybe Jeremy has a. Oh no, well, there goes that again. I was going to say maybe Jeremy has a tough headline pick as well.
Or maybe Frank was having internet issues again. We didn't see Jeremy's headline.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You need to get a technical difficulties scene.
There's the
That's
headline.
what's that. Yeah, yeah, Panama. Now let's see which one he's gonna coup. Now here's a thought. Do you coup Mexico because you can easily take Panama and go for
Um,
control?
it's going to be realigned, and it's a +2 realign,
But if you get a
potentially.
high enough roll, you might survive one realign where you can coup Guatemala.
I guess, I mean, you're down by this much. Might be worth a shot.
Yeah, because you would have if you got a 6, you would have a 4 in there.
Yeah. Yeah, now that you
Or
say that, I think it's worth Queen Mexico.
or you would have a wait, how does that work? No, you'd have a 2. What do you
Okay,
get?
well, he rolled a 1.
Jeez,
So,
that's awful.
oh, that doesn't even get you
Yeah,
domination.
no, because he would have to coup Nicaragua
Hmm.
or Guatemala, but taking Haiti and protecting is good, but it's just
Well,
going to be coup next.
yeah, you need to do this.
Well, you need to take Panama. I don't know if you need a.
Well, but you need to protect Cuba as well. I agree with going to Haiti.
It's just going to be coup.
Yeah, well, then you coup back with Allende or defectors.
You know. All right. Well, we'll see how it plays out. What he needed was Shade to be able to be played.
Yep, we saw him go to the discard a while ago.
Yeah, for space, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, it was on the turn that you really wanted Frank to play Quagmire. Oh.
Ooh, this is going Panama.
Ooh. Okay. Well,
Failed with no protection.
yeah, that's nice.
Please.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
Decal here.
Decal.
Yep.
I don't know. Would you coup Nicaragua to get domination there?
No, because you're going to get domination in Africa, and that's a bigger threat than Central, I think.
That's more points, you think?
Yeah, because you're going to break 2 battlegrounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd maybe just hit up 2 1-stabs that he has control of, like Saharan and Sudan,
Zimbabwe.
maybe. I don't think you need. I mean, Sudan gives you access to
So that,
Ethiopia,
yeah.
and actually also gives you access to Egypt if Muslim ends up
If
getting
you
played.
would, yeah.
Oh, you have access through
No,
Bolivia. What am I talking about?
Muslim. If Muslim gets played, you're not going to knock out Soviet influence.
No, I was thinking, like, if you knocked out the 4 from Egypt.
Oh well, you would have
But
yeah, but
yeah,
you'd
he
have
already
to
has
coup.
Libya. I wasn't thinking of that.
He has Libya, but he would have to coup Saddam for that too,
Mm.
and to get him out of Israel. Actually, Muslim is not a bad card for Jeremy right now.
No, that's basically
It's a two
a
up.
two op because you just have to fix Egypt.
Yeah. Well, you get nothing from that.
All right, coup Nicaragua.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because it's the only; those are the only two regions left to be scored.
Mm-hmm. Do it. Do it.
Go it, Frank.
Fantastic.
The one time he gets a 6.
All right. Well, now you look at the rest of this hand and cry a little bit.
Well, Astronaut's actually not bad because that's a AR7 card, right?
Well, but we haven't seen Gunman. We haven't seen Africa or Central.
Yeah, but do you really? I mean, would you rather play it now or
Oh
wait
no, no,
until
you
like?
hold it. Like you're gonna play at
Oh,
AR7. I agree, but that's the point though. Is like you're basically required to hold it and play it AR7.
yeah. Well, Panama is not a. Well, I guess Panama.
Panama breaks Panama.
Yes, he is. So it's an empty AR,
Yeah, I mean you can coup with Allende here to try to get Africa nomination back.
which you should.
Mm-hmm.
I'd coup Saharan states here.
I agree. Or we could coup Sudan to get the Egypt access that I forgot he already had.
He still has it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Saharan
Yeah, it makes the
makes
most sense.
sense. Yeah. Come on, Frank. Don't overthink it. Yeah, that's good. So it's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 to 5. So coup still flips it, I think.
Yeah, he
Or
could coup
gets rid of
Ethiopia.
it. Yeah. There's more vulnerable stuff for Jeremy though than Frank.
Yeah, a lot of one stabs.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
well, that keeps it or should keep it.
Yeah, it does. I think you take the chance to space here because you need the
Yeah.
space.
Yeah. Get rid of voice.
Oh, looks like he's going to try to hold voice.
Yeah, actually, because there's just one turn, right?
Yeah, the problem is though, if he succeeds in space, then he can only space 3 ops.
Then that would really suck.
So I like the idea of holding voice through the reshuffle, but I don't like the idea of holding voice through the reshuffle and not being able to space it.
So you just don't space, I guess.
You have to space, or you're giving up Usuri.
Yeah, I'm fine with doing an empty round with Panama right now.
Yeah, you have to do it eventually anyway.
Jeremy might play. I guess he's banking on Jeremy might play the China card.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
So then you could
Play.
skip spacing, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if he doesn't play it, you got space voice and that.
If he plays China, I don't know if I'd skip spacing. But
Well, if you want to hold a voice, I would.
yeah. Oh, speaking
Oh,
of.
there we go.
Ooh. I like that.
Come on. You what? You like it?
I like that play. Frank does not like it, but
I mean, he doesn't like it, but I think it's easily corrected.
Well, the issue is
I think
Panama's
it's
realignable now. Oh, can you take it back by taking Tunisia? Or, yeah, Ivory Coast
Ivory
works
Coast.
too.
Yeah. And
Okay, yeah, that's not
Tunisia.
too bad, but
I would actually do Tunisia.
yeah, I
If
like
you ever get
Tunisia as well, because if you do happen to get Algeria somehow,
yeah,
you
then
don't
it's
have to
then
rely just
really-
on Saharan states.
right.
But it's a minor issue,
No, I
though.
get that. Yeah, I get that. Realign?
Here we
Yeah,
go.
Panama. No
Change.
change. All right. Holding strong.
No change.
No change.
Oh.
What?
All right.
That's
Well,
rough.
you have to space
No,
voice.
no.
No, you have to space voice now
Oh.
because
No.
he's holding
No, you
central.
don't have to space.
He has central. You
Yeah.
don't want to give up that domination. You space voice. Or I guess you could space ask now if you really wanted to, but I would space voice.
Well, then what was the point of playing to Surrey?
So you didn't have to play ask not because
Yes.
he's holding central. He's scoring central right
Yeah.
here.
All right.
And-
Well, he spaced voice.
Oh, he's scoring
Nope, he's-
Africa.
Well, either way,
I did not see that one coming. Yeah, that would have been bad too. All right, you got some ops. You know he has central. He also has ABM.
Was there not a reshuffle?
Oh, there was.
I didn't see the.
Well, the little markers on the regions went away, so there was a reshuffle. Although
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
I think what happened though, I don't think Frank got any new
So-
cards. So Jeremy
Right.
must have gotten one new card.
Right. I would consider missile ending maybe then.
Yeah, you know he has ABM.
Yep. And no, not Brush. I was going to say Brush, but we saw that fail.
Mhm.
Spectacular.
I think ABM's the only unknown 4-op. Did we see U.S. Japan? Oh, U.S. Japan got played.
Yeah, U.S. Japan's out of the game.
Mhm. Yeah, I think ABM's the only unknown 4-op. So if Jeremy doesn't headline it, which I think he'd be silly not to, then you would get ABM from Missile Envy.
Yeah.
And also important, Jeremy has Gunman.
Jeremy does have Gunman and Central America scoring,
Mm-hmm.
which probably means he's going to.
He has to headline
No,
ABM because he knows that Frank has Missile Envy.
Yeah, but he might be trying to bank on Frank not doing it so he can then ABM after it drops to 2 instead of like cooing Panama.
No, it's too risky. You have to headline ABM here.
Well, it's not an it's not an instant because he hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, I know it's tricky because, yeah, you coup Panama, and
Then
even
you
if
just-
you
then
succeed, Frank's gonna get a coup back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess what you should do then instead is just. Oh, he's going to.
Oh, realign. Okay, that makes sense.
He loses another
Except-
2.
My goodness.
See, I hate realigns so much. I hate them.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh,
See, like that should
this is
not be
awful.
happening. This should not be happening. That's I hate realigns in this game.
Oh man.
They should have come up with a better rule for that.
All right, well, I'm hitting Venezuela now. Oh my God,
Nope.
that
No.
that was disgusting. That was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Realigns are terrible. Yeah. That's
All right, well, I'm curious to
yeah.
see what he gets for missile envy. Salt is in Jeremy's hand,
Salt's still
right?
out there.
I
Yep.
wonder if he
Salt
gives him
is in.
salt. Oh, but then he picks up ABM, so you probably don't want to do
That's the only
that.
card. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so you don't
I
want to do
mean,
that.
he might have to if he doesn't have any other three ops.
Trying to think. Three ops. OPEC. You don't want to give OPEC.
Would you rather give OPEC than? I mean, between Salt and OPEC, which would you rather give
I
up?
think I'd rather give salt because I know
And,
he'd pick up
and then let him
ABM,
coup.
but it
Yeah,
then you're cooing under salt though.
yeah, and then you could coup Italy.
Man, he's not going to coo Italy under salt
Why not?
because that's dumb.
No, it's you get a chance to break it. Why not?
Yeah, but oh, he's got to watch the real lines again. Okay, well, at least the real lines in his favor. It's not like you're reliving the trauma of horrible real
That
lines.
oh
Oh,
Warsaw.
Warsaw. Okay.
That's interesting.
Have we seen the Pope?
Huh?
Have we seen the
No,
Pope?
we have not.
Okay.
No, we have not. Yeah.
Um,
See, Jeremy agrees.
do you
Real
coup
lines are
Colombia here?
you coup Mexico.
Oh, no, no, no. You coup. Oh, yeah, I guess you do coup Mexico.
You
Or you
coup
could
Mexico
coup
and make
you could coup Guatemala to prepare to coup Mexico, because Jeremy has to
because
use
you have to.
missile envy.
Well, I mean, if you get a low roll, then he's just gonna coup Guatemala back. So I think you use a four op coup Mexico. Hope you hit it big because if then Jeremy has to use missile envy, which is not a good coup roll for Mexico, and then you could drop DEFCON again, or you can coup Guatemala.
Eh, I don't know.
I mean, Frank has to get back in this game, so getting control is a good way to do that.
Frank has stopped dropping his internet here because we're sick of seeing these real lines. And now he's got to
Yeah,
do
so
Warsaw again. It's a good thing this is a 90-minute game.
yeah. Should we switch to Jeremy's side?
If it keeps happening, we'll see.
Oh, I mean, yeah, coup Mexico. Boom. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
So let's say Jeremy then realigns, right, and kicks him out. Okay, fine.
Mm.
Then you coup Guatemala. Then what's Jeremy going to do? Fill up Mexico and let you coup back, or is he going to coup somewhere else to drop it and then you can fill up Mexico, or is he going to coup Guatemala again?
Yeah, good point.
Which then you can just coup Guatemala if he does that.
Oh. All right, take it, take it. Oh wait, you can't take
Well,
it because you're not in Guatemala.
yeah,
Why
that's
I think he was in
yeah.
Guatemala.
I think that's what you needed to. That was Jeremy kicking Frank out at all on a coup is the only worry you had by doing this.
Yeah, yeah,
I would coup Guatemala anyways and just force. I mean, he's going to take it anyways, but I would just
yeah.
coup it and force him to do it.
Or maybe you realign Brazil here.
I mean, yeah, realigning Brazil. Maybe it'll probably be 4-0 by the end of it, but sure.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Internet is having trouble. At least we don't have to see the real lines again.
Yeah.
Oh, he's facing F now. I guess after the reshuffle, that's better. Never realigning a country again in my life. Yeah, it's up. It's all right, Frank. We forgive you. I'm with Jeremy though. Realigning is terrible. It's just it's a stupid rule.
Okay, well, I think it was 2 turns ago I was talking about how bad it looked for Frank. Things have certainly turned around.
They have turned around some, yeah. All right, so use Olympic and coup somewhere in
Yeah,
Central.
Guatemala.
Yeah,
Or, oh, you could just take Haiti, or not Haiti, Dominican.
you could, but cooing
Or wait,
doesn't
oh no,
gives
that
you
wouldn't, or yeah, that would have done it.
it
But yeah,
would, but cooing gives you a bigger spread.
yeah.
I mean, he can obviously coup back, but um, would you would you event Muslim just to kick him out of Egypt so you could poke Egypt and make our man Omid?
I was thinking that because Omen on turn 7 is pretty powerful because the cards you're getting rid
Yeah,
of are gone.
right. So, and he's obviously not going to put more than two in there.
Yeah. Ooh,
But he
venting for
knows you
salt
have.
now.
Here comes.
Oh no!
That's a good play. I was going to
Oh,
say. I was thinking
clever.
he might take ABM just in case DefCon
I
starts
love it.
dropping.
Well played, Jeremy. That was a really
Well,
good
now that you
play.
have Guatemala, do you use Muslim or shuttle to coup Mexico again?
No, because he's just dumping Central. It's not going to get scored.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But still. All right, so you like your realigns better?
Um,
And well, he's doing that to dump
he's going
lone
to dump
gunman as
Gunman
well.
and Central, at least. We don't. Oh, I guess we know most of his hand.
You've been card tracking, yeah.
Well, no, just what I can think of. OPEC as well. He's going to dump.
OPEC, yeah. That's probably going to be his next AR.
That's South African, I think, is out there.
Yeah, so that'll be dumped.
Yeah, maybe Event Muslim here.
I think event Muslim, and then you can sneak away and omit. Oh, it's my Craig. I am not commentating from the bathroom. Does my audio sound weird?
Oh, it doesn't sound any weirder than it normally does.
No, there must be some kind of echo or something.
Yeah, I would maybe go for Muslim here. Causes
I would do.
Jeremy
I
to
would.
at least delay his ask not.
Yeah, I would. I would definitely do Muslim here. Take out Egypt and Iran, and let's do this. He knows it's his turn, right?
He does.
Here,
Oh,
here comes the
that's
four
what I
zero.
asked for.
4-0. That's going to be the
Oh,
uh,
broke it.
yeah, great.
I doubt Jeremy's going to do it, but if he
No,
cooed
he's not
Vietnam
going.
here, he could use China card to break um, Frank's presence in Asia at the end of the turn, assuming he
Oh,
succeeds on the Vietnam coup. But obviously, he's
yeah,
playing
so
Astronaut first. South
South
African
Africa.
Central. Oh, puppets. Okay. Yeah, puppet's kind of
Puppet makes sense
useless
because there's
here.
not much.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, long gunman. Yeah, puppet's pretty much useless.
All right.
That's a lot of cards that he just got. Craig says Panama realign is risky.
Oh.
As
Foreshadowing.
he will see how risky it is. Yeah, this actually is flipping pretty well right now for Frank. Picked up a couple dominations. He's really got to think about overprotecting the Koreas right now as well.
Yeah, you really just need to overprotect one of them. But
Yeah,
I really
since you
don't
can't.
think Jeremy's gonna go Vietnam, but it was just. Oh, but now with shuttle, if he's playing shuttle,
Yeah,
then yeah, that does make it.
yeah. I mean, yeah, and you can use China and just jam North Korea. Risky indeed, Derek. Trying to do some counter foreshadowing, Derek.
yeah. Yeah, that was just the first of the bad realigns on Panama.
Oh yeah, that wasn't
Wait
even
until
that
this
bad.
turn. Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
one that's really bad that they're about to watch.
I forgot it was at like it was so. I mean, I knew it was so high, but like at 6, it knocked out 5 in one AR for the team that should not be losing anything. Yeah, he's really confounded on what to do.
And
Yeah, I like that.
that's fair.
Just accept it now. Confirm it. Yeah, and I guess if you're gonna play shuttle, you could overprotect one or both Koreas with it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked Muslim to.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
oh, well, that's gonna hurt for war games.
You just gotta hope some of these red scorings come out before War Games does.
Yep. Well, he's still getting 2 points from Millhouse right now.
Yeah.
Where were you realigning? Oh, South Africa. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's okay. He still has adjacency, though.
Mm-hmm.
not a fan. Craig's not a fan of something.
I think the realigns.
Oh, but I
Because
mean, he's a just coup Africa. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, you set it up. You should be able to.
oh,
Oh,
Europe scoring two. Oh,
so so he only has two dominations and pulled them both on Asnot. That's
yikes! That
that's what like just is annoying.
that that might be the game there.
That's definitely. I mean, yeah, that's the. Yeah, well,
Not necessarily. I mean, it's
if he, it's the game if he picks up war games at any point, like in any turn.
yeah.
Final scoring might. Well, no, final scoring is not really gonna
Well,
help.
it depends. I mean, if all three of these other scorings come out,
They have to all.
yeah, Frank needs them.
Yes, thanks, Craig. We are having technical difficulties throughout this stream.
No red coup on Zaire.
It's an interesting one, coup.
All right. Well, he gets war games at least.
Yeah. And Salt is out of the game.
Aldrich is decent headline choice.
Yeah, Aldrich is. I think that has to be because the others don't really make much sense to do.
All right. Well, you know you're not losing to war games. Get some VPs out of South America, barring a catastrophe.
Yeah. Do you just start cramming Chile?
No, it's not. Going from domination to control is not worth it in South America. It really doesn't get you that many more VPs, especially if you have to take Chile to do it.
Yeah. Well, you could always coup Chile.
You could.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame Jeremy's still not holding lone gunman.
Well, I mean, DEFCON's at 5, so he'd be able to get rid of it anyway.
Yeah, that is true. With it being at 5, would you take a swing at Italy? More realized Craig is not liking it.
David.
He's just trying to rack up points.
Ooh. Get
I
rid of
mean,
the
I would get
Pope.
Pope. Yeah. Iron Lady's not much of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't help at all, right? So I would get rid of the Pope. He has no blue cards after that.
Mm-hmm.
Camp David gives you how many? 1 or 2 points?
1.
So up to 16.
Mm-hmm.
He has to play China before cultural. Or no, he has to play cultural before China. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get rid of the Pope. Or does Iron Lady give a point?
It does. I don't think he's
That
going to
might be-
event Iron Lady, though.
Well,
And
maybe he gets.
I mean,
right
truthfully,
now,
he's probably not going to event the Pope either. So
no, but you want to get rid of one of them because the others are your. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I agree. It was between the Pope and Iron Lady.
I think Iron Lady actually makes more sense because you get rid of him getting another point.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree.
I mean, I get it's a lot to do just for 1 point, but it's really cutting it the how many points you need down and by a quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice coup.
That's a good coup. Where were those earlier in the game?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you get a good coup on Algeria, maybe. Might be talking Africa control.
If you can take South Africa, right?
Oh boy, this is probably going Libya. That's a big coup.
Ooh, that is a coup.
That's not doing anything about that.
Yeah, you can't even. No, well, yeah, I guess you would. Well, you know the card. So does he have any four ups?
He does not.
So you could take Jordan and then put one into Israel.
Well, but he's under shuttle though, so right now it only counts as two battlegrounds.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. So it's not going to matter. I would just take South Africa.
Well, but DEFCON's at 3 though, so you don't want to let a coup on Angola go. I like taking a chance on Algeria. Oh wow, and rolling a 6.
I would have gone with a little bit of a higher number up card.
I might have too, but
yeah.
if I knew I was rolling a 6, then I'd be efficient like that.
If I knew every time I was rolling a 6, I could play a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how does Jeremy respond to this? Because he doesn't know that Frank doesn't have Africa. Did we go for some realigns on South Africa here?
Yeah, why not? He's already holding it at 3, so I would do it.
Realign, come on! No, no. Okay, I mean you can win this ops war, so I guess this makes more sense than realigns.
Yeah, I guess, but
it's just not as exciting.
No, I wanted to see it go 5-0. Anybody who does realign should be punished. Lose their their influence. So he's going to give up an op.
No, because Cambridge isn't active in the late war.
Oh, late war. I forget that sometimes.
Okay, we'll finish taking South Africa.
Yeah. Yep. Now the interesting thing here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that would be.
Would Jordan give him domination?
No. If he has a 4-op though, Gulf States and Jordan would.
Well, he doesn't have a 4-op.
Sounds more like you're in the room than. Oh well, I don't know. I'm in the same place. What were you saying? Sorry. He does not.
I was saying he doesn't have a 4-op.
If he has a 3-op though, that can make it really tough.
Yeah, I don't think Jeremy is going to get dominated because the rest of his cards, he has decal. He has.
Decal doesn't.
He had some crap cards. Um,
He
what,
does. He does. Yeah.
what else did he have? He might actually end up playing decal because if Frank just takes control here, then what? Like decal is really not that much worse.
Yeah. Decal's not too bad, so he might give that up.
Okay, yeah, I don't mind scoring first.
Yeah. No. I would just. He's going to fight for South Africa then.
Yep. Now do you realign it?
I hate realigns. I would never real, but I think you just place it and then you use Iran Contra because he has to score Middle East at some point. You can't keep up
Yeah.
this ops.
Yeah, I agree. I just want
The
to see
one interesting
realigns.
thing is, yeah, the one interesting thing is with decall, if Frank does get South Africa, right? Decall would not take away the rest of Frank's or Jeremy's presence in Africa.
Oh, you could just poke all those one stabs.
Yeah, now that's a waste because it's only like 1 point, right?
Yeah.
But it is interesting to think about.
Mm-hmm.
All these points that Jeremy's giving up with his cards are is bringing this game back. So
Yeah.
it's a 6 point swing so far. And well, plus the South America score, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. But I mean,
Yeah.
he's given up like 2 or 3
It's going to come
points.
down to Africa. If Africa scoring comes out, Frank's got a shot.
Yeah.
I
No,
still think
you lose
Jeremy's
off.
in the driver's seat here.
I, I, I think so.
Like, even if Africa does come out, I think.
He's got to put one in Algeria here.
Yeah.
You need to put one in Algeria. Now maybe Jeremy wants to hold decals so he can't just like bolster everything up in Africa. But
I mean, I would just play it at this point. You don't want to
yeah,
hold it and then have a bunch of bad cards next turn.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of overprotecting Algeria.
Yeah, I like it. Frank might run out of time or get down to last minutes. Space style.
Okay, failed that. Spacing kill. Failed
Looks like
that.
that worked.
Wait,
No,
did
that
it?
worked.
Oh, so he that's the discard space, right? Or wait.
Um,
No, that would have been the 3 VP spot.
oh, did he fail it then?
I think he failed it.
I thought he was only one higher.
Oh, he did hit. All right, it is the discard space. So the next
Yeah,
spot
yeah.
is 4 VPs. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and
I
then the
got it.
one, and then the one after is
Hmm.
like what, two,
Yeah.
and you can get an extra turn or something like
Hmm.
that, an AR.
We will bury you is not bad here.
You have
Reformer.
both Glassnuts and Reformer, so you can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, I think,
We will bury you, and then you just take back Algeria.
yeah, yeah, I agree. Uh, agree, and
I mean, unless you want to
yeah,
get a coup on Mexico.
but it's not really necessary. I'd rather keep Africa in case it scores.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always do a coup. I mean, you can always hope you can get a coup next turn on Mexico. Um, but I think with Africa not being scored yet, that's more important right now than Central America.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, all it's saying is it's okay. There we go. And you have UN invention, so you know you're
Yeah,
going to get the points from
yeah, you're definitely getting your 3 VPs if you do it.
it. I guess he's checking his card tracking to make sure he can't.
I mean, Cal would be the only thing to stop it, and
Well, he
Cal.
had Cal. He
Right.
had
That's
Cal,
what
right?
I'm saying. Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Cal is gone.
yeah, yeah. Frank has angered the scoring gods. Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, come on, Frank.
More issues. Sorry. Sorry, sorry.
All right, remind me next time Frank's playing a game, he's not. We're not streaming his side.
Sounds good.
Okay. He said we should probably switch now. So let me get in
Oh,
touch with Jeremy.
all right. You're gonna get in contact.
Yes.
All right. Okie dokie, Smokey. While you're doing that, I need to just. I'll be right back.
All right. Slight delay here.
All right, I am Bach.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. Hello.
Hi, Jeremy.
All right, so I'll just share my screen. And here we go.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Um,
All right. Well, this is interesting now that we know Frank's
some of
hand.
both. Well, is Jeremy still on the? Can you still hear us?
Can you hear us, Jeremy? Okay. So he either can't hear us or he's pretending he can't hear us.
Well, there's an interesting comment because even though I forgot about that, but Star Wars, you have to have south or no, you have to be ahead in the space track, right?
Yeah. So at the time, it was close enough that it was a possibility. Now
But
it's
it's
not a
not.
possibility.
Mm.
Okay, so what? So we didn't see
Well,
what grain sales pulled. So it looks like Jeremy headlined grain sales. It pulled something, and Looks like he successfully couped Algeria.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, we could have asked. You want to ask him what I pulled?
Um, sure. Oh, there we go. Oh, pulled
Oh, there
AWACS. Okay.
it
Actually,
So
that's
he,
probably the card that Frank was okay with him pulling.
yeah. So you think he used it?
He used it to coup Algeria because Algeria's at 4-2 now.
Yeah, you don't think he returned it?
Oh no! I would I would definitely would have used it. So what's his brush war target going to be?
Uh, Probably Argentina or Panama.
Yeah, I think Argentina makes the most sense. Although it would be nice to get Panama to 10-0.
You think which one makes the most sense?
Argentina. Well, actually, no, because Argentina's next to Uruguay. Panama's unprotected. So maybe Panama is better.
Yeah, but Central America is just easier to level country count.
True.
Frank's got to play a card here.
Yeah, he's probably still. I mean, it shows that he's active.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's having internet issues.
Excuse me. Yeah, hopefully not. That'd be a sad way to go after this game, with how this game's going.
Cooing. Okay, that makes sense.
Colombia. Well, now with that, maybe you do go.
Yeah, now Argentina makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Unless you're cooing that back, which you might be. Although, no, with brush war, you don't need to.
Frank's got he's got to start streaming, making some of that Twitch money to get better internet.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I used all the many cents that I've made to upgrade my internet.
There's such a lot. Have you made any money at all actually from Twitch?
I haven't even looked. I don't think I've made enough to cash out yet. Like you have to make a certain amount to be able to withdraw it, basically.
Yeah, that's funny. I think you need to talk to Craig and see how to amp that up.
Yeah.
Interesting. Iran-Iraq war can give him domination in the Middle East.
Won't give him domination because he needs to take Jordan, but
yeah,
you're right though. Just about. He's got to roll a 6 though.
Even with against Iran.
Oh wait, you're right. Not against Iran, but we do know that Frank is holding the Iran hostage crisis.
Yes, But he does not know that.
Correct. But I don't know if I would risk going for Iran not knowing where that card is.
Right, yeah.
Realigning. Okay, that's not a bad play at this point. You know you're down. Rush Warring, Panama. Here we go. There it goes.
And even though he got 6 or 7 ops knocked out, he got it back.
He gets it all back. He wouldn't have gotten it if he targeted Argentina. He just barely rolled enough.
Oh, was it a 4? Or
he rolled a 3.
Yeah, so that would have failed it. That would have been sad. I guess he could junta Uruguay as like at some point.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the best use of junta would be. I mean, it might be a good AR7.
Well, or just the headline for the next turn.
True. But that means he has to play decal.
Yeah, again, I don't think decal's that big of a deal.
And he's gonna have to play deck crisis and not discard something.
Yeah, that's more of a big...
Let's see what this hits.
Oh.
We're in Iraq.
That kind of saves Frank there.
Yeah, well, again, and he needed to roll pretty high to get it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well get this out of the way.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's going to poke Algeria, but you just put it back in.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal at this point.
You poke, I guess, the 1 stabs in Asia, but like that doesn't matter.
Yeah, the country count's too high.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So another. I don't. So you went South Africa, Algeria, Burma, but where did the other one go? Oh, Tunisia.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he going to take Tunisia and try his realigns up there?
I don't know. He's got to do something at this point.
Jeremy doing a lot of math here. I don't think Asia and Europe. I don't think Africa and South America can counteract Asia and Europe by 8 points.
Yeah, I mean, we do know that Frank is holding Reformer.
Well, he just played Glasnost.
Yeah, well, Glasnost, I mean, it's rare that you event that as the Soviets. The benefit of playing Reformer first is so the U.S. can't use Reformer as like a weaker ABM.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Because like, if you event Reformer as the Soviets, yeah, you get 2 VPs, and you can place ops. Or I'm sorry, if you event Glasnost, you can place some ops, but it raises DEFCON, which you don't typically want.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Reformer, maybe AR7. And that is going to be troublesome for Jeremy.
Right, yeah, no, that will be.
Oh, now Deck Crisis actually is a much bigger deal now with all that influence in Chile.
Yeah.
And you have to play it. He has to play his whole hand.
Yeah. Frank can sneak out of control in South America, that'd be big.
Yeah, it's an extra 3 VPs, assuming Jeremy gets presence somewhere, but
But it's easy to do if, I mean, he doesn't know he has
yeah.
Latin America, but it's easy to do because
Mm-hmm.
the more, well, he didn't jam it into Chile. But I was
No,
say
I
the more
liked
options
this, setting up the relines, though. Makes
you
sense.
realize. So we can see it go 6-0.
Yeah, this is a tricky spot for Jeremy. I like doing Junta now, though. Yeah, beef that up. Coup, Peru. This makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't remember the card he has other than Reformer. UN Intervention. There we go.
Yep. Barracks. Out of Israel. Interesting.
Well, it makes the most sense. It's the only one you can break.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Gets the coup off again.
Well, I mean, Libya kind of makes sense because you bring it down to 2, it makes it easier to coup. And then
No, it doesn't make sense. All right, this makes sense.
I think it does make sense. You just don't like it.
I think it doesn't make sense, and I don't like it.
Yeah, this is going to be trouble. But he has a big enough where he could take Chile back.
Yeah, but Europe is now in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, but Frank cannot get domination in Europe. So is it really that deal if you don't take back both of those countries? I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess it's not that big of a threat.
Just because of the 8-point.
Oh, okay. This is a winning hand. This.
You can't just say that, Derek.
I am saying this is a winning hand because this is a winning hand.
I think he's going to win just because of the position of the board as well.
Yeah, I mean,
and the current score.
Even if Africa comes out, I mean, he's got voice to finish things off. He has purge.
Yeah, you just do defectors now.
I don't know. I might go with purge.
Turn
10 getting purge? That's brutal.
Yeah, but killing whatever headline you're going to do is also...
Okay, well, let's think. What are some of the bad headlines that could be out there?
I don't know the late war cards as well.
I'm looking through the list. I don't see any really bad Soviet cards we haven't seen in the late war. I mean, OPEC's out there still. Quagmire's out there.
No, Quagmire is gone.
No, that was... Oh, that's right. That was evented. Never mind.
Yeah, we had that whole...
Yeah,
turn.
well, I forgot he actually did finally event it, and never mind. Yeah, I don't think there's that much that you're worried about in the headline. I would purge.
We're about to see. The other thing to keep track of is he only has 9 minutes 47 seconds left.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Maybe.
If his internet holds up.
Mm-hmm.
Going one.
Okay.
He's going for Mexico.
I believe he is. Not as big a deal now with panel flipped.
Not as big of a deal, but still one more point than when he had Panama.
That's a big
Going
card.
big. You're going big on the coup.
And rolling
And
it
only
to...
Oh, that's awful. That's terrible. That makes you sad. All right, Mexico.
Yeah, just take that back.
Take it back. I mean, you're not going to event Star Wars, so Star Wars is fine to do. Defectors is also fine. Yeah, so the purge and lads kind of neutralized that coup there. Giving up Formosan, that's interesting because you're giving him another point basically.
Yeah, true. But yeah, at this point,
I don't know. I mean, I would take it. Why not? It's a free point.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary at this point. I think you take Germany first.
Where did he go with that, anyways? Did you see where he put
he went to Dominican. Oh, Dominican.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Realignment.
Yep.
Why are we doing this?
It's that time in the game. Oh my.
Yeah. So he put one back in Chile, and where else did he put it?
And he took Germany.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Hit Chile again. Only one. Well, we
but now it's
another one.
Just chipping away, chipping away.
This is why realignments suck.
All right, we already heard your dissertation on realignments.
Yep, and it will continue. Oh, that's too bad. Well, you don't get anything.
No,
right, from
that he's at the. I think he'd get a VP.
One VP? Yeah.
That's one VP.
All right. Realignment try number 3. Let's do it.
I mean, he could just take it if he has a 3-op.
Or if he has a 2-op?
Well, a 3-op because he's under purge.
Yeah. I don't know. He was gung-ho on the realigns. I say we do it again.
Why not?
Why not? Why not indeed?
Frank just needs to play faster. He doesn't realize. Well, he probably realizes he's lost the game, but he doesn't realize how lost the game is right now.
I mean, because of voice.
Yeah. Actually, Jeremy could use voice to get rid of presence in Asia.
Yeah. I mean, how many points is that really, though?
A lot.
presence is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Let me look it up, actually. Well, he'd be taking away 2 VPs from the
Well,
battlegrounds.
no, I get that. I mean, just the presence. I get the battleground VPs.
It's 5 VPs total, so maybe it's not worth it.
So presence. Well, maybe.
Presence is 3. Presence is 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 5 is still a decent amount.
Yeah, but you could use VOA to break more things, and I think get
but
more than 5
so
VPs.
You break more things, but is whatever you're breaking worth that much more?
So you could break Middle East domination for just 1. That gets you 3, right?
Yeah, but so he's only using 3. Well, voice takes away 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he only has to use 3 in Asia anyway. So he
he has to use 4 because to get rid of Vietnam, he needs to take
Vietnam
both away.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Middle East, is like what, 3?
That's 3. Taking from Cuba would get you 2. Because it doesn't 3. Give you domination.
No, but
I mean, you could take. You could also take one of the 1 stabs there to get domination. That gets you another 2, right?
All right, so that's 4. Yeah, so that's 4 points there.
Yeah, and then plus the 3 from Middle East, and then you could take 1 from South America, and that's getting you 3 as well, I believe.
Yeah, so that might be more that way. Yeah. Well, he.
Ooh. That was quite the roll.
Yeah. I mean, that seals up Central America pretty much. I don't. Let's see. Yeah, so you take 1 away in the Middle East, you take 1 away in South America. I guess it'd have to be 2 in South America. That's a roll there too.
Yep, that is quite the roll.
Yes.
So without VOA, this is actually a close game.
Is it?
Without VOA, I said.
Yeah, that's okay. So 16, 19, minus the 10 he already has is 9, 3, and Europe is 5. So it's a 2-point game, right? 2 or 3 point game.
Oh, is he not even going to play VOA?
No.
All right.
He just wants to end it.
That's a flex.
maybe
I have VOA turn 10. I'm not going to play it.
Well, I mean, if you still win, why not, right?
Yeah.
I mean, does the ranking?
Frank's coming.
Does the rankings change based on how badly you beat the person?
No, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, so I don't think he wants to waste time, even though he's wasting more time than he is with voice right now, going back and forth.
Yep, just coup in Haiti. That makes sense. He played. I missed that. He played North Sea Oil. Okay. I'm like, why is he not playing VOA?
I missed that he invented that.
Yeah, I totally missed that too.
So he takes South America, Middle East, and then
Cuba makes sense.
I guess.
And it really doesn't matter.
No, anywhere else is
just take another battlegrounds. Yeah.
Yes, I
Dude,
see
you-
my imminent doom.
Yeah.
And why is he counting this? This is obviously over.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying without VOA, this would have been much closer.
What he
Yeah, it was
should've
quite
done-
obvious when North Sea was invented.
Hmm.
What he should have done was, if he really wanted to flex, was just play Brezhnev and then discard. Or no, that's the discard was on Frank. Never mind. I was going to say
Yeah.
he should just discard VOA.
Yeah, I'd totally forgotten he had invented North Sea oil, and I thought he just wasn't going to play VOA, just kind of to flex.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I'm
missed
back.
it. Hey.
All right. So I'm going to stop the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody.